So some other things I just want to demonstrate. What if I want a knick-knack on the top of this dresser, or I want a wire because I built a computer or laptop and I want a wire coming from that. So um, if I go to Add, Curve, I'm just going to first pick Path. And it puts my path on the screen. So I'm moving it out so I can work with it. And I'm actually going to hide a lot of these other things so I don't worry about it right now. I'm going to zoom in on this path and go to edit mode. So if I want a wire, I just would need to start shaping this wire. And a wire isn't usually perfectly straight, so I just made a little bit of a curve. If I need more vertex to work with, I can click on that last one on one of the ends and just hit an extrude and work with making it longer. And I can hit E for extrude as long as I want. I can add a lot of extrudes and extra vertices. But once I have this, it doesn't really do anything in your screen until you change some settings. So I want to change this setting here. This represents that wire. I'm looking for geometry, and there's a little caret beside it, which I'm going to click on and expand. And under here, there's bevel, and I'm just going to start giving this just a little bit. And you can see already it has mesh on it. I can add material to that. But if I need to have a wire draping from a dresser, that is probably my best way to do that. I'm also going to add another, so I'm going to get out of this edit mode, add a curve and another path. Bring that down. I'm going to delete this one, but something to work with. And if I want a knick-knack, I'm going to start editing this path again. And kind of just get around. I can change it later, but kind of get an idea. But I want to click on modifiers, add modifier. This one's going to be a screw modifier. It doesn't quite look exactly what I was thinking. So I'm going to go back here to look at some of the settings, and I'm going to try tapping on X and the Y. So Z is already selected. Let me try the X, and that actually did what I wanted it to do, but let me see what the Y looks like too. Made a little bit of a bowl. But I did make what I want to make. So maybe this is a perfume bottle that sits on my dresser, or maybe some kind of lamp. I can now edit this. I can even add extrude again and make a trophy or something that sits on vase that sits on my dresser. I don't like that, so I'm going to hit delete that vertex. I just like this pear-shaped object. To me, it looks like a perfume bottle. So I'm going to go to object mode and apply it. And I'm going to zoom out a little bit and get my objects back, because I'm interested in placing this on my dresser. And so it's on my dresser, and I need to rotate it a little bit. Let's push it up. Have a little perfume bottle. Might need to rescale it a little bit. But there are times where you might want to make a lamp. I'm going to go ahead and finish this off as if it were a lamp. I'm going to make a cylinder. Too big. On top of that, so I'm kind of making a lamp with a lampshade. But I'm also going to edit this object, click on the face mode, select one of these faces and delete it. So just hit delete on my keyboard. And I want to go to the underside of it and delete that face as well. And I have like a little bit of a nice lamp with a lampshade in my bedroom. I'm going to add some color to it and kind of coming up with a really decent bedroom.